So this is the area that I have been talking about for several months now that I'm trying to get some more of these. This is where I'm trying to get some more Liriope planted. I got these on sale for $3. They do need a little bit of TLC, but I want them to get in the ground, and I believe I want them to be planted all across the front of this border here. I don't know, yes, maybe. But that's what I'm going to do right now. If I end up not liking them, I have plenty more spaces to put them in. But today I've got 3 of these, and I'm going to plant these in front of my standard hydrangeas, which are starting to succumb to the weather. I need to fertilize them. We'll fertilize them today, and we'll get everything out of here. And I'm going to have to look for snakes too, because they like to go through there. Okay, let's get started on this project for today. So just to help my pots get some water, I just plop my ferns down in my water bucket that catches water from off the roof, and I let them soak in that for just a little bit, and I'll hang them back up. Now I was going to plant this heliotrope right here, but I think next summer I'm going to go ahead and fill it out the bottom of this again with a potato vine. This one got eaten numerous times by grasshoppers, and that's why it's not so big, but the clematis that is on this obelisk loves that because it gives some shade. Hope there's not a snake under here. It gives some shade to the concrete container that my mom and dad bought me, and it helps keep the roots of this clematis cool, being that this is on the west side of the house. But right here you can see I've got some more friends. These grasshoppers are the bane of my existence. Sorry guys, if you don't live in the country, you would have no idea how aggravating that is. But let me go grab this. Looks like I've got a spider web on there. Don't know what kind of spider that is, but we'll take this and get it planted with the rest. This is the golden globe arborvitae that I had planted a couple weeks ago. It looks awesome. Looks like it's taking root right there. Great job. Yay! All right, friends, if you could help me figure out what to line this flower bed with for next year. I want it to be tall enough that it covers up the railroad timbers, but I don't want it to be so tall that it will cover up anything behind it. So if y'all know of anything that will go in there, this is going to retain water. And places it is clay soil, and in other places it is sandy soil. So there is a bunch of different growing conditions just in this front flower bed here. So if you could give me some ideas of that, I would really appreciate it. And then we'll just put those right there. The good things about the Liriope, they produce and grow. They grow very swiftly. So within at least 2 years, you can split these and have we have 3 here, probably have 10 to 12 extra plants just off of the 3 plants that we have here. So we'll get those potted up and watered in and fertilized, and have a great day. half an inch to an inch higher than the ground, just so that they do not get too soggy, because this area right here, we've not had rain and I don't know how long, and I haven't watered, and this soil under here is moist. It's not wet, but it is moist. You can feel the moisture on your hand. It's not a dry. So we really need to pamper all of our plants that are going into the ground around the house, because they will have a little bit more water than normal. So I'll just kind of wrap this up a little bit. I am going to get the ones like right here. This is already starting another plant right here. Let me show you up close. And so start with rhizomes, and they'll just kind of grow around and start making more plants. So when they get bigger, you can go in and you can split these. Like here, it's already getting another one right here, real large one. Another one right here. So I'm gonna let that stay in this spot for probably about 2 years, let it grow big, and then we'll dig it up and we'll separate them. Just want this roots to be a little loose and not all held up in the middle. The area where I put my last plant had so many rocks in it, I had to go get a bag of soil and replace all of the rocks that I removed with soil. I watered all 3 Liriope plants in with water-soluble fertilizer and will continue to water them at least once a week until my first frost to ensure that the roots get a good start before the winter. Liriope will grow in full sun, but it does prefer a lightly shaded area if possible. It also likes to grow in acidic soil, but will grow in any type of soil. Just remember, if it's in full sun, give it more water. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for joining me today as I planted up some big blue lithotrope. But guys, thanks so much, and just remember, make what you have beautiful. And also say a prayer for those affected by the hurricane.